Still in San Luis, guys, Colorado. Why? Because I ain't got nothing else to do. And this is fascinating. We're going to go up here. We're going to take a drive. Where are we going? I'm not sure. I still got my breakfast tacos. I haven't eaten them yet. But it did say something about points of interest out here. Now, there is a little place there you could go sit and eat uh, a breakfast taco. And I think there's a little stream here that runs on. Well, there's not either. There's no dog. What is this thing? I don't know. But there's no, well, let's see what it is. Shit. Let's go look, Rusty. I think we can walk up there. Let me get my hat. It's got a sign. It doesn't say keep out. It doesn't say keep in either. All right, so I got my hat on this time. I don't have my walking stick. But it's got it's a building up on the very top of it. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up top of the mountain. But we'll go see what it says on the sign. And then if y'all want to do it, that's fine with me. Okay, we got that did, turn that down, did that. Okay. Oh, are we doing anything here? Yeah. All right, let's go see what this says. See, it's got this little deal here, little thing. And then we go through here. Okay, what does it say here? Well, it says it in Spanish and English. But it says, welcome to our shrine, La Mesa de la Piedad, whatever. This shrine is the place of prayer and reflection. Please respect it as such. Please respect others visiting as well. Please stay on the trail. Please do not pick up the flowers. No bikes, horses, etc. Photographs of the bronze statues are not allowed for commercial purposes. We are not responsible for accidents. And the reason they're not responsible for accidents is because that's where you're going to end up there. Okay? And here's where you are here. If you think that me, am going to climb all the way up there on this that winds around and around and around and goes up there, hardy, har. Now, I'm sure you'd have a beautiful view from up there, but I would be dead. My view would be face down. Understand? So, for you young Turks that want to see something interesting, come to wherever I am. Can't remember the name of the damn town right now. And check it out. Yeah. Yeah, you can climb up there if you want to. I'm not. That old dog, there's the kind of dog I need right there. Old streetwise thing. Yeah, that's just a little park there. You can sit and have a picnic. Anyway, this is Highway 142 that we're fixing to go on. And as you can see, Highway 142 ends right here. Ding, right there. So we're going to go the other way and see if we can find the beginning. Why not? Isn't this neat? I just love this shit. I'm in hog heaven. I mean, it is neat. Shit. Rather than sitting at home watching me on TV, I'm doing this. What's that? That's better. Oh, I'm going to put the towel up right quick. After these messages, we'll get going, guys. Putting this towel up is not the easiest thing I ever came up with. I mean, it's a hell of a good idea, but that window slopes so dramatically, you can't hardly get anything up there. You know what I mean? I'm getting it, guys. I heard myself bump the camera. We're getting. There we go. Almost. Y'all got a good view there. What's wrong with that? Okay. The towel is semi-done. Okay, now put the on belt, crank up car, put it in drive. Okay, I did that. Wait for truck to come by. and go. We're going to go to San Acina. No, wait a minute. We're going to go to San Acacio, Acacio. It's 8 miles. We can do that. We can do that. Why? Because I ain't got a damn thing else to do. And I got plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of tea. So we're good. Look at this, guys. I just love shit like this. I mean, we've never been here before. You ever been here? You ever been on this road in your life? Me either. You know? Yeah, looking off to the right is a mountain, you know what I mean? So you can't see much there. That's why I got the video kind of pointed off to the left. You know, otherwise you'd just be seeing a rock wall. Hope there's not much traffic. So here we are in Colorado on July the 5th, 2023 with the 15th video of this area. Isn't this nice? It's so nice, man. It's 70 degrees, man. 70 degrees. And we're so high in the elevation that I'm not getting any oxygen. O2, O2. Anyway. So we'll drive 8 miles over to Romeo, and I'll have well, if there's a pullout on the way, I'll do that. Maybe there's a scenic stop, you know what I mean? Oh, that's good. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. John Denver, boy, he had a voice range. He could have sung opera, but he had a big mouth. I mean, he had a mouth designed for singing, you know. How cool is this, guys? Well, it ain't very scenic. Well, it is scenic in the sense that there's nothing here, but I was thinking we were going to see some mountains. But the way this road goes, it doesn't go towards mountains. It goes towards the desert. Well, that ain't no fair. Well, we'll turn around now. It ain't paying me to go this way. Huh? What the heck is that? What is that? You're either scenic or you're not. Where does this go? I don't know. It's I don't know, it's something 142, but it's a dirt road. Okay, now we're going to go back to San Luis. See, I remembered it now. San Luis, Colorado, the oldest town in Colorado. Now we can go into the sun. Why? Because I got the towel fixed up right. Okay, this was not very... I was looking for mountains. I want to see mountains. I'm in Colorado. I want mountains. We want stinking mountains. I'll fool around and use up all my battery in my electric vehicle. I'll be walking back to Cuesta. Here's that guy walking down the highway. That's old Rusty. He's been out here for a week. Could you solar charge an EV? Yeah, it'd probably take you about a week. Well, it depends how much solar you have, too. You have to get a special connector to do that, though. I looked into it. It's possible. And it's being done. (9:47 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Deet, deet. So the speed limit 50. I got to speed up. Shit. I can't go that fast. All right, guys. So we're going to go. I'll tell you where I found some mountains. You go right up. You go to the left here. See those mountains straight ahead? Those snow-capped mountains? Yeah, those are like 13,500 feet. And there's a pass through there because I went that way going to La Junta, Colorado. And what the hell was I going to La Junta for? By God, I don't know. What it was, I went to Crestone, Colorado, 8,500 feet in elevation. It got nearly snowed in my Prius. And so I asked these people, I said, is there a place in this state right now that's fairly warm? They said, well, go to the southeast. And I looked on a map, and there was a town called La Junta. I thought, away we went. And there was some BLM camping there. I stayed there for a week. I did. Was it cold? No, not near as cold as it was in Crestone. It didn't snow at all. Okay, now we're back to Highway 159. Okay. Okay, there's the visitor center. I could go in there and get all kinds of stuff. But I'm not. Why aren't you? Well, because I'm not. All right, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, so now we're going 32 miles an hour. It seems like everywhere I go, there's a car behind me. Don't they know who I am? Do they have any couth? Yeah, we'll go a little way out here. Because as I recall, it's not too far to that. Well, my recaller doesn't work perfectly, okay? My recaller will get me in trouble sometimes. So it's 35. There's a Family Dollar. At least they got something there. Okay. The next town straight ahead is Fort Garland. It's 16 miles. Well, let's head that direction. We can use up all my miles. I can charge it back up. But I'm not going to be in a hurry. These people behind me in a hurry, that's their problem. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're going to let this go a while? Sure, why not? We're going to go find that pass. Well, I mean, you can see I can see mountains straight ahead, snow-capped mountains. Isn't that neat? We'll let this guy pass. He wants to pass. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people. You pull over and let them pass, and they just sit there. Here he comes. And he's from, I don't know what state that is. Let's see if there's something interesting to see out here. Well, what's interesting to me are those beautiful mountains, man. No kidding. What does that sign say? It says some park trail, Rito or something. Well, I don't want to go out there and go walking in that mess. Where are we headed? Fort Garland? Well, my ears are popping, so we got to be going up. Pretty neat, huh? Turn that up one notch. So, guys, are you Colorado'd out yet? I'm not. I'm just getting started. I'm so excited that it dawned on me that, hell, man, I'm only 30 miles from Colorado or whatever, you know? Let's go see some mountains, dude. They're everywhere here too. That's another. Well, the central part is, you know, if you go east, you get out into the high plains, but yeah, central and west, yeah, you got them. Isn't that beautiful though? You know, that's where two somethings collided and pushed that up. It's still happening as we speak. I mean, it didn't just hit and miss. I mean, it's still doing it. Slowly. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, we're getting about 4.5 miles per kilowatt. Is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. 5's better. I've gotten as much as 12. This looks like we're going downhill, doesn't it? It's an illusion. Have you ever been to Gravity Hill in Salt Lake City, Utah? Well, if you ever go to Salt Lake City, Utah, go to Gravity Hill, because what you'll see, it appears, in your car that you're facing downhill. Okay? You put your car in neutral and it goes the other way. You see what I mean? Kind of gets in your head. Or you get out to walk and it just looks downhill. It really fools you. And you're just grinding because you're going uphill. Is that interesting? Well, it's a little tidbit thrown in at no charge. God dang. I mean, I found that place with a breakfast taco too. Yeah, because they got green chilies. And I mean, it's definitely, I don't know, it could be health food depending on what kind of health you want. And the air is very fresh. Mountain air, boy, mountain air. Fort Garland. Who would have thought that I'd be headed to Fort Garland on July the 5th, 2023 at 9:54 a.m.? Huh? I would have bet money on that one. It also occurred to me that, hey, well, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? I could just take a step over here to Colorado, find me a place in Fort Garland, and then stay there a week or two, and then take another step, another step. Next thing you know, I'm in Canada or Alaska. And I could make it before the snow falls. You don't think. You don't think. We'll see. Yeah, I was going to look for an RV park in that old town back there. They have one somewhere, or they did. I remember seeing the sign years ago. That was when I went in to get the breakfast taco. Well, of course, it's family owned, but the same owners are still there. Same lady. They've gotten a little more modern now. They have Hunt Brothers Pizza. I thought about getting one to go, and I still might when I go back through there. Why? I like it. It's cheap and it's just as good as anything. Something going on out there. I can't read the sign. Went by too quick. So straight ahead is Fort Garland, isn't it? But man, that's the Rocky Mountains right there, guys. And off to the left there, I think it is. See Crestone? Well, Crestone's up in there somewhere. You go kind of towards Alamosa or whatever it is out there, and turn right and go to. It's not too far from the Sand Dunes thing, Sand Dune National Monument or Park. And but yeah, it's up in the elevations in the forest, and they don't let the people that live there won't let the national park spray for mosquitoes. And they have a mosquito population there from hell. Well, when I was there in May, of course it was snowing, it was, a little windy, and I didn't notice them then, but I went back the following year, and I opened the door to get out of my vehicle, and the mosquitoes I couldn't believe it. Millions of them, millions. So, I shut the door, headed back into town, went to a little grocery store. I said, man, is there any place around here where there's not a jillion mosquitoes? He said, nope. He said, they won't let them spray. And so he was right, because getting in the grocery store was like a dogfight with mosquitoes. Yeah, that's so true about camping. You go somewhere, you got in your mind, you see this oasis and beauty and peace, and you get there and it's beautiful coming in, the trees and everything. You open the door and 10 million mosquitoes, and if it's not them, it'd be biting flies, and if it's not biting flies, it'd be the damn no-see-ums, and on and on and on. Why is that light blinking yellow there? Oh, because it's elk crossing. This lady's you're gonna hit an elk. She's from California. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I could make a hasty generalization about that, but I'm not. Well, they're from California, see, they just do that. She does it, not everybody from California. But we're going to make it to Fort Garland if y'all want to. It ain't far, I see it. I see it. Yeah, this road tees. Well, it has to tee there because it doesn't go up the mountain. But yeah, and then when you go off to the right and you go through this dadgum, well, you climb going out of here and you go over the Rocky Mountains, and it talks about putting on the snow chains or tire chains and all that crap, and tells you when the snow plow is going to be there and stuff. And yeah, you're in trouble then. In fact, I was in the Prius when I left. Where was I? I was going. I can't remember, but I was well. I crossed the Continental Divide. I remember that. But before I got to the Continental Divide, there was I was behind a snowplow for the first time in my entire life. Yep, I took a left turn on this little paved road, 2-lane, and went around the mountains. I was following my map, and yeah, couldn't believe it. And I pulled over to there was a sign sticking out of the snow. It says, like roadside park or something. Well, all you could see was the roof of the cover. The whole picnic bench was covered with snow. The snow was about 4 or 5 feet deep. Yep. That's why they need the snowplow. Fort Garland. We're going to make it. Yeah, we're going to make it. It just might be a long video. But that's the Rocky Mountains right straight ahead there, guys. Those are 13,000 foot mountains. No kidding. There's snow on those boogers. People that climb mountains, you got to be bored to death. You know what I mean? Like climbing Mount Everest or something. You got to be just so rich and foolish you forgot what life was. But different strokes for different folks. People do what they do, I do what I do, and they probably think what I do is stupid and silly, which it may be, but to me it's damn enjoyable. If you were coming across here in a damn covered wagon and saw that blocking your way, that's when you say, okay, Bill, let's turn her around, boy. Let's head on back. I mean, get out of here. I ain't going over that. No way. Well, they had to cross the Sierra Madres and to get into California, and that's where they had the group that got caught in the snow and became cannibals for a period of time. Can you imagine now? That was we think about that, but that was so primitive. You know what I mean? They had to take the wagons apart and lower them down, and the horses, they had to put them in slings and get out of here, man. Those guys were determined to go west. Well, this is Fort Garland, I think, straight ahead. It better be, because if it ain't, we're gonna turn around anyway. I think I'm gonna try to. I'll end this video in Fort Garland, or whatever this town is up here. It's probably El Paso. I probably took a wrong turn, but I may go on around to that deal over the Continental Divide. I don't know. Just depends on how long we'll be out here. I ain't got anywhere else to go. If you think about it that way. There's a guy in an RV got a breakdown. He's got 1-800 come fix, change your tire, looks like. No, he doesn't. I don't know what the problem. He got the sheriff on him though. He got the sheriff. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Well, that sheriff called for backup. So they got something going on there. When they call for backup, they're not completely happy. Let's see what we got going here. Okay. Hell, it showed we're up to 6.5 miles per kilowatt now, so we're kind of going down here into Fort Garland, which is not bad. I still got 272 miles of range, but I'll need 100 to get back. Yo. Aren't those mountains pretty? How's that? Better? Better or more worse? Those are the Rocky Mountains, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by the state of Colorado. Sponsored by Bud Light. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all, this is not bad. It shows me 73 degrees now. It's 10:03 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, July the 5th, 2023. Now you know that. You know as much as me. Damn, I'm getting good. Scary. It is scary. Yeah, we're coming into Fort Garland. I've been saying that for about 4 hours. Got me 2 breakfast tacos. And we'll have one and save one. For when? I don't know why I bought 2. I just do. I can't even eat one. Points of interest. Fort Museum. Okay, they got a Fort Museum. Y'all want to go see a Fort Museum? I don't. Where is it? Okay, we're on the outskirts now of Fort Garland. Da, 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 da. I'm sure we're somewhere around 7,000 feet. Gotta be. That shows 50 miles an hour. I was only going 55. One thing about the signs when you come into town here in Colorado, they show the elevation rather than the population like they do in Texas. Since Texas doesn't have any elevation, they got to show population. Let's see what we've got here. Elevation, it doesn't say. It says Fort Garland. How rude. Southern Colorado cannabis on the left. Old Fort Market. We're going to pull over here to this kind of station thing. And I'm going to end this video. And I'll do another one. Yeah, I'll end it and start another one. Why? I ain't got nothing else to do, man. And I just put these out there, and put them somewhere, and schedule them, and they just come up. And you don't have to watch them. Gasoline here shows to be $3.65 for unleaded, and I can't see diesel. It just says unleaded, or $3.69. Yeah. Welcome to Fort Garland Visitor Center. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye from Fort Garland, Colorado, on a beautiful day. Got a little wind, looks like out of the northeast, and not bad. So enjoy it. Little thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Use the Amazon link. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard, door your mind. Enjoy your life. Bye.